Hi Cancer, how are you? We're going to do your reading real quick. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's general, as you know. Will not, cannot resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, let's just go ahead and get started. I don't do personals, but I do almost personals. Those are so good. Check those out if you haven't. I will link those down below, especially if you feel stuck in a relationship or in a stalemate with someone and you're having a hard time moving on. Those also go real deep into twin flame connections and where you are and what their secret thoughts are and blah, blah, blah. They're really, really good. Check them out if you haven't yet, okay, and see what you think if you're pulled to them. Okay, so this is just pre-shuffle, but strong message already. 8 of Swords. So something you aren't expecting and that you cannot see regarding an ending of some sort that caused a lot of pain. Is this was kind of strong coming through. And then also, but I also have, don't worry, because I have well, not that you're probably worried because you already know all that. But I'm getting 10s, like 10, I'm feeling 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So anyway, yeah, and new love. So like a rebirth. I feel like that Death card was also a rebirth. And somebody hurt you. Somebody hurt you. My dog is driving me nuts, by the way. I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. She's like, no, I'm not. Okay, Knight of Wands. So that's passion. Somebody coming in passionate. So 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, maybe. Lots of 6s, 10s, 10 and 10. I guess that would make a 2. Okay. Overall energy, Knight of Swords. Somebody that escaped giving equally. Your energy. Okay, you may be lifting. You may be elevating now. Maybe you were going through a lot. Somebody hurt you. The 2 of Cups is equal give and take, but see how somebody kind of avoided that? We're probably going to get some avoidance energy here. But again, I'm feeling 10, so I'm not worried at all. So Page of Wands, it's somebody young and playful, and it's like new and playful. Beautiful energy. Okay, 4 of Swords, that's healing. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. I might lay out another spread. 9 of Cups. Wow. So somebody, okay, so we've got your energy up here, them down here. It could be reversed, but it looks like Page of Pentacles. You're in a light place. I think you've gotten to a place where you've or worked really hard on healing, and now you may be back to like a heart chakra place where everything just feels more, acceptable and less stressful and less. Things kind of flow through us or to us and past us when our heart chakra is open, versus being rigid when we're closed off, and then all these bad things or thoughts come and they bounce off us because we're trying to protect ourselves instead of allowing those thoughts to just kind of pass through. Like we kind of become one with our surroundings. Am I talking crazy here? Okay. I don't know what that was. Something maybe fell. Oh, okay. So look, told you guys, new beginning and the 10 of Cups. So I'm not worried because there is something new and beautiful and young and playful coming. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody cooperative. You're going to have the same person come back. But that's not all of it. Hold on. Magician. So I think the person you've been waiting for is coming back. But why is that person showing up as the King of Pentacles? Maybe something you said. Page of Pentacles and the Hermit. But the Hermit, oh yeah. See, look at this. I'm not sure what this Page of Pentacles is. I'm going to have to clarify the clarifier, but the Hermit is somebody who goes off and rethinks things. They go off and they shut out all the noise And there's something strong with this. But they elevate themselves, they learn, they're enlightened, and look at this. The same glow coming through right here. So some sort of, this person is coming through as more stable. Maybe they chose, okay, tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Cancer. Two of Swords. They couldn't see things the way they needed to or the way they could. Knight of Pentacles. And it took them a long time. But you know what? I think this person, look at this. 2 5s. I mean, I think this person hurt you. Okay. So what's going on with this Lover's card and the Nine of Cups? I think this person might have been very selfish with you and left you hurting, and I wonder, why are they coming back? Another 5, look at this. So this is their energy too, not just yours. There's a Gemini energy here. We also have Pisces, we have Aries. We have everything, but I'm just telling you Major Arcana. Capricorn, Scorpio. But look at that, 5 5 5s. Wow, lots of 5s. Conflict. But guess what comes after 5s? Things get better. Okay, so there's an immature energy here. And in 2 senses. In one, I feel like you are elevating yourself and becoming your light-hearted, natural self. I don't even know why I'm focusing so much on this past person, because I feel like they're going to make an appearance, but I feel like that's not really the main thing. Is that you're doing better. Page of Cups, walking away from that. And to Wheel of Fortune, that's forward motion, divine destiny. Wow. Towards an Emperor. Are you tired of dealing with that? What's the 2 Pentacles? Why are we juggling? You know, Cancer, sometimes it's really hard because when we give so much, it's really hard. We've put so much into it that it's hard to let it go. And again, I feel like there's somebody new taking your attention, and then you're going to have to deal with this person coming back. Yeah, somebody new, some major new beginning. And, I'm going to pull an oracle, but look at this, something solid and stable, and it's something that you've worked for. You see that? She's reaching for it. But it's like she's like pure now. She's shed. I feel like a snake, like she's shed that just yucky coating of somebody not valuing, some sort of rejection that actually kind of put a coating over our, dimmed our light or something like that. Tell me, let's just talk about the future. I might have to grab a new deck. Tell me about the future. I'm telling you guys, this is turning around. This person, you're going to be the one without interest. You're going to turn away from this energy of of lack of interest, or not showing it, turning away from it. Tired of it. Why do we have the 9 of Swords? Oh my gosh, Emperor, Empress. So there was something really painful. There was a soul connection, and that's why it hurt you so much. But I want to grab another deck, see what's coming. Look at that, bottom of the deck. There's that 10. 10 of Cups. Okay, tell me what's coming for Cancer. Oh, missed opportunity. I mean, maybe you missed out on an opportunity, but I'm not feeling sorry for you because something good's coming. 5 of Cups. 4 and then a 5. But then something new starts up. And I do think there's a message, some sort of message of, you know, a warning here not to sabotage the new. Something new is going to come in, and you may have a pattern of sabotaging it, of sabotaging relationships. And maybe you just need to be aware of that, because you're going to have something new and like passionate come in. I'm going to pull an oracle and we'll see if we can wrap it up. Manifestation. Look at that. Magician and magician. This was turned over. Interesting. Right. When I laid this down, I turned this one over. So the magician is somebody that can make things happen. So there might be a pattern of you know, manifesting somebody, and then, or maybe you just have a pattern of getting back into the same type of relationship. And this might be something to tell you not to do that. And don't hem-haul around. Does that make me sound old? Hem-haul? Yeah, look at that. A breakthrough in awareness. Once you become... What the heck? I can't figure out what keeps falling. That one, whatever that was, it hit my foot. Fell under the desk and hit my foot. Gosh. I don't see anything. I'm going to have to play that back. Yeah, strong message here that you need to hear. Somebody needs to hear this. I mean, you've got great potential, ability to manifest, but it looks like for some reason, you're stuck on some past wounds, and you keep replaying or sabotaging the new relationship by maybe assuming something's going to go wrong, or not trusting it, not nurturing it. But you've got somebody coming in. Maybe you're afraid to be alone. Yeah, seriously, this is a message from Spirit. Yep, communication. Wow. I feel like you've got a strong message here to not to blow it. You've got something good coming in. I still feel like I want more on that person, though. Let me see. Let's grab this one. I mean, I think that's your reading. I don't know why I keep going. Because you got enough that shows a return and a lot that shows something new developing. Oh, so don't beat yourself up over it. Look at that. Signs from above. Didn't I just say that? So, okay, maybe I need to ask for what signs you can watch for. But I know we had 5. So 555. I think we had 2s. We'd have 9s. But I know that my angels and guides are assisting me. Isn't that interesting? That came out. Broken promise. Look at that. Another magician. I attract what is meant for me. Some sort of broken promises in the past that you may be stuck on. I feel like we need to get a sign. Let me see. How about this one? Signs from Spirit. Okay. What can you give me for Cancer? It's just kind of the same, like I'm falling into your same pattern. I'm stuck on the past pain. I'm doing this whole reading about the past pain rather than the next person, which somebody good is coming in. You may be in a karmic relationship. We've got the Emperor, Empress. Breathe. Take action. Oh, subconscious. So key, there might be a key that's relevant. Anything else for signs? That's too many. Big red boot. Red boots, maybe? I don't know. You've got strong spirit presence here, though. Look, another red. So something red on feet. Red socks, red boots, maybe. There's another red. Wow. This is twin flame for me, the dandelion. Look at that. So ladybugs, red, I think red socks or red boots. Okay, and then I wanted to pull one of these. God, I am knocking. Okay, no, that I did knock down. We have an oracle for Cancer. Please. Yeah, okay, so that might tie everything together for you. Surrender. I can release my need to control. You may be also focused on some dishonesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Let's read the surrender. 96. I'm working on a meditation video, you guys, since my voice puts everybody to sleep. And I've had a lot of requests, but I'm working on a guided meditation video with rain. I think I'm going to do rain. I recorded a bunch of rain, but definitely my wind chimes in the background, so I'm excited. You guys let me know in the comments if that interests you, because it's like it's going to take a lot of work because I got to edit and I've got to layer and I don't edit, you know. So anyway. Okay, I release my need to control. Love the red boots or shoes, I guess. Interesting, and this is free spirit. These two go together pretty well. Free spirit and releasing control. Okay. You need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of internal control, but very little external control over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power of influence, so you can lead by example. Every soul has its own unique path, and it's not your job to dictate it. Giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul, too, has a path, and you possess the power to control it. But you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time your ego will rise up and demand that things be the way that they should be. So you may be trying to dictate like the way things go from now on because you don't want it to go the other way, the way it did in the past, something like that. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time your ego will rise up and demand that things go the way they should be. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all the things you think you need to control, and let them ride away in the balloon. You'll be surprised to find that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open that you never expected because you have now given the universe space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth. So I think there's somebody coming back from the past, and you've got somebody new coming in that you may already know about. But I think it's important not to I think there's some sort of need, like, to not worry too much about something like telling somebody else they're wrong, something like that. Does that make sense? I don't know. So my meditation, you guys, is going to be, it's a guided meditation, and it's going to be about how to allow and kind of let yourself sink into your surroundings so that negative, thoughts and vibes, you don't fight them so much, you just let them pass by. Anyway, I'm excited about it, but it's, I recorded it, but I have to re-record it because I messed up too much. All right, so surrender. You've got somebody coming back, and don't let that keep you off track, okay? Don't let that keep you from enjoying or having yourself open for this new person. You guys let me know in the comments. I love you so much. Bye, Cancer.